for us, the two flexibilities that were extended under the M 2017 and M 2020 are the salaries, the charges for salaries, of course. That is very important given the crisis that we've been in for a long time, and making sure that those allowability of salaries are in place. But in extending those salaries, we have been very clear about the fact that our recipients need to make sure that they are using and maximizing all of the programs that have been extended toward them in other areas, as well as making sure that they have utilized all of the resources that are available to them internally to make sure that we don't have double charging, or to make sure that we don't have to unallow or disallow charges that are made toward the NIH grant, because there are other venues and other programs that they can obtain the salaries from. So maximize what you have internally, and then document the salaries that you charge to the grants. Also, the extension was for extending the single audit submission through December 31st, 2020. And that is just really making sure that once September is over, given that additional 3 months to December, to make sure that you are able to submit your audit reports is going to be very important, specifically when we are in these hard times and we've been allowing such flexibilities. You want to make sure that you are putting your audit report in place and making sure that you're documenting all of the charges and all of the research supplies and that kind of thing that you need.
So when they say that audit extension is through December 31st, is that for the due dates through December 31st, or is it for due dates from an earlier date that get extended to December?
It's an earlier date that get extended through December. And I want to make sure that I go back to OMB memo M 2011 because those flexibilities are still in place. And I don't know if we, okay, thanks, Kristen. I don't know if we have outlined clearly for folks. We tried to develop so many FAQs to make sure that our recipients and applicants understand which memos are in place and which memos will have expired. But for the flexibilities that are outlined in M 2011, these are the flexibilities that are being awarded as emergency awards through the COVID-19 emergency appropriations. And so for those, this is the public health emergency funds. And for our recipients, those flexibilities remain in place for all of their awards that were issued using the public health service emergency appropriations for COVID-19. We had several appropriations for supplemental funding, and we've outlined it here in our slide. And also we've developed a plethora of FAQs to try to make sure that you guys are up to date and know which appropriations that are being charged. And we did try to outline that in using document numbers. And so all of that kind of detailed information you can find in our FAQs.